Hi, my name is Jeppe Rindom. I'm the CEO and co-founder of Pleo. We founded Pleo 7 years ago. The company today is 750 people headquartered here in Copenhagen, but servicing customers in 10 European countries by now. Pleo is basically the product you need as a business, no matter the size. If you want to enable your employees to buy the stuff they need for work, no matter if it's by using a Pleo card or paying for an invoice, while taking away all the complexity of dealing with the receipts, what we all hate, as well as automating your accounting and your bookkeeping processes. Yeah, so a little update on Pleo today. 2022 has been a massive year of growth and investments for us. Last year we raised $350 million, and with that sum of money we decided to boldly move into a number of European countries. So we recently launched 4 new countries in Pleo. So we launched Finland and Austria, and also recently launched France and Benelux. We're still expanding, and we're opening up another 10 countries in the coming year. At the same time, the organization has been growing quite a lot. We hired more than 200 people in the first quarter of 2022, so now we're becoming used to almost 100 people joining us every month. So I've attended Tech Barbecue since the first year, and I think I've been attending parts of Tech Barbecue more or less all of the years. But the one event that stood out to me by far was in 2016 when Tech Barbecue was in the Opera of Copenhagen. It was in September, and it was right before we were planning to launch Pleo. We had just a few test companies on board the product. Honestly, the event came a little early for us, but we decided to give it a shot and actually launch Pleo at the event. So I went on stage in the Opera and I told the audience about Pleo and invited them to go to our booth and onboard live on the booth, get their Pleo card in their hands and go and buy 1 or 2 drinks. And something happened that we hadn't expected. Around 75 companies were queuing up in front of the booth, and we had the whole company there, which at that time was about 8 people, live onboarding and modifying code in the back end, and we were just seeing Pleo cards being used in the bar. And we were not really ready to service those 75 customers afterwards, but I do think that we have 10 or 15 that still had the feeling that they started at Tech Barbecue and used Pleo ever since. So that was quite great. I do remember the early experience, and I think the purpose of Tech Barbecue for us and for me personally has changed over the course of the years. I think early on, very early on, I think it's about celebration and being a part of a community and being inspired. Coming to an event like that as a recently launched company, I think it's about building a network, getting introduced to investors. A lot of investors are there, so you can speed date investors. 1 or 2 years after that, for us, it was about employer branding, ensure that our company name was out there, that we knew the talent was there. And I think today, whilst employer branding is a constant, I think it's also a little bit about giving back and ensuring that we give back to the community and share our learnings. We try to inspire other people without a direct expectation of what that brings to Pleo.
So Tech Barbecue is hosting its 10th event this year. Are you coming, Jeppe?
I hate to say it, but I'm unfortunately not coming this year, which probably is the first time, but it happens to be that we are going to bring our entire company, at the time at 1,000 people, to Croatia for our annual offsite. So I think that's as good of a reason one could have not to come to Tech Barbecue this year.
Fantastic. I think that's
it.
That's it.
Good.
Yeah.
We made it in time.
Unbelievable. Thank you so much.